Today, we're counting down 5 Seattle area neighborhoods where a $950,000 budget sits close to the local median home value. One of these picks lands in a place many buyers do not expect at number 1. So stay with us. For this countdown, we're staying within the greater Seattle conversation. Seattle itself, plus the kind of nearby neighborhood choices people compare when they are trying to understand what $950,000 really means here. The key question is not just, can you buy? It is, where does that budget line up with the middle of the market, and what kind of neighborhood setting comes with it? So, we're moving from places where the median sits a little above $950,000, down to the spot where the numbers leave the most room beneath that benchmark. Number 5. Queen Anne. Queen Anne starts us off with a median home price of $1,042,037 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, which puts it just above the $950,000 mark. This northwestern Seattle neighborhood covers about 2.8 square miles and has a population of about 34,000, giving it a very established in-city presence. With a walk score of 94, according to Walk Score in 2026, Queen Anne also brings a highly walkable street pattern. For buyers watching the $950,000 line, this is a classic case of being close to the target, but likely needing careful trade-offs on size, condition, or exact location. Number 4. West Seattle. West Seattle comes in with a median home price of $1,019,582 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, again sitting above $950,000, but still close enough to be part of the conversation. It is not just one small pocket. West Seattle is a larger collection of neighborhoods west of the Duwamish River, including the Delridge and Southwest districts. Walk Score gives West Seattle a score of 90 in 2026, which reflects how many daily errands can be handled in key neighborhood centers. For a $950,000 search, West Seattle offers a wider geographic canvas than some more compact Seattle neighborhoods. Number 3. Crown Hill. At number 3, Crown Hill has a median home price of $1,011,447 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, putting it slightly above the $950,000 budget line. Crown Hill is a Seattle neighborhood with a more residential feel than the densest parts of the city, and that can make the price conversation feel different from areas closer to downtown. Its Walk Score is 77, according to Walk Score, in 2026. So it is walkable in many places without feeling as urban as Queen Anne or the Central District. For buyers using $950,000 as a planning number, Crown Hill sits in that close but competitive range. Number 2, Green Lake. Green Lake is where the countdown really starts to shift, because its median home price is $937,500 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. That places the neighborhood just under the $950,000 benchmark, which is exactly why it stands out here. The centerpiece is Green Lake itself, along with the park that gives the neighborhood its name, creating a very recognizable north-central Seattle setting. Walk Score gives Green Lake a score of 42 in 2026, so the day-to-day experience can depend heavily on the exact block. But the price alignment is one of the strongest. And number 1, Central District. The Central District takes the top spot with a median home price of $837,946 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, the clearest margin below $950,000 among these 5. Located east of downtown and First Hill, west of Madrona, Leshy, and Mount Baker, south of Capitol Hill, and north of Rainier Valley, the Central District sits in a very connected part of Seattle. It also has a Walk Score of 93, according to Walk Score in 2026, which supports a more foot-oriented daily rhythm in many areas. That combination of location, walkability, and a median below the target is why the Central District lands at number 1. So, the final countdown is Queen Anne at 5, West Seattle at 4, Crown Hill at 3, Green Lake at 2, and the Central District at number 1. What surprised us most is how the number 1 pick combined a central Seattle location with the biggest gap below $950,000. If you are comparing where that budget sits in the greater Seattle area, These 5 neighborhoods show just how different the trade-offs can be from one part of the city to another. What did we miss? Which Seattle neighborhood, suburb, or specific pocket would have made your personal top 5 for a $950,000 budget? If you would have ranked one of these higher, or you think we are overlooking a spot people should be watching, drop it in the comments. If this helped you think through the Seattle market, give the video a like and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. And tell us what you want next: a suburb-by-suburb comparison, a condo-focused episode, or a closer look at one neighborhood in detail.